All right, guys, I got some sweet updates for you guys. I'm going to attach some pictures and a quick little video towards the end of the clip, so look out for that. But right here, guys, we have the transmission tunnel, or I would say more so the drive shaft tunnel. That's going to go in the cab. So I've already took my measurements. I've cut it. I bent it. Everything I needed to. And this is an actual mark line of where I need to cut. So I'm going to go ahead and trim just a little below it. That way I have a little bit of bite underneath, and then I can go back and grind that underneath. But let me show you what's going on and why we're doing it. So with this ginormous transmission that we're installing, the 6L80, I need to clear some more space, and especially with how big the yoke out of the tail shaft is, that's going to be right about here. And so I just decided I wanted to make a little bit more clearance, just because this thing is laid out and it's only at about 3 degrees, which is where it should be, the engine and transmission. And like I said, let me get out of here. With how big it is, as you guys can tell, we need some clearance. Like from what I basically cut out of the cab over here, guys, this little notch right here is touching. So I need to clear it some more, and it's also touching up here on the top. So I'm going to go ahead and clearance that area on the cab just a little bit more. And then obviously once it comes out of the tail shaft, it's going to dive down, but I still need clearance for that yoke. And I'll grab the yoke and show you why. Because this is the yoke, guys, and it's pretty large. So you guys can kind of see what I'm saying and why I need to get a bigger one, or I need to make clearance. So that's what I'm working on now, guys. I'm going to go ahead and put you on a time lapse, get this thing cut out, and get the paint ground off the cab right there. And then we'll go ahead and weld it in, guys. All right, guys, so now you guys can see kind of what I was talking about. Obviously the shape of the tunnel, as well as the area that need to be ground down, because basically I'm going to stick this down in there, tack it, and then I'm going to weld all along this edge right here, and that'll fully weld in the tunnel. It's obviously at a little bit of an angle, so when you guys are watching this, you guys are going to be like, hey, why is that on an angle? Because out of the tail shaft, the drive shaft is going to come down at an angle to meet it with the carrier bearing. I just don't need an exaggerated angle, and I think it's going to look better than just flat. So we're going to put it at a little bit of an angle, especially because the top is going to come up at an angle as well. So now I'm going to put you guys on time lapse, go ahead and get this fit up, and I'll start welding this thing in. So stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, so we're all welded in. You guys might be asking yourselves, how did I get a measurement, or what did I do to be able to make sure that I clear this? And I'm gonna roll this clip for you guys, so check it out. Alrighty. So, as you guys saw in that clip, we actually had the cab on, and then we started making some adjustment cuts to see where we cleared and where we need some space. And yeah, I took some measurements. I got some stuff dialed in. And yeah, this is where we're at, guys. Let me flip you guys around and I'll show you exactly how we welded this in. So, there you guys go. We're all fully welded in. Both sides, good to go. The only thing I'm gonna grind is this back section right here, just because it looks a little ugly. I was hitting the duty cycle on the welder and it was starting to pop and snap and make all kinds of noise. So yeah, as far as that goes, the drive shaft tunnel is done, you guys. So I'm actually, like I said, I'm gonna grind that section. And then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the seat back in here, because this thing has been floating around the shop and it's just making a disaster, and it's in my way and all that good stuff. So I can tape off the front of the seat where I'm gonna be doing some trans tunnel fab, and yeah, and we can even pull it back out. I need to get it off the ground because it's holding junk and it's in our way, and yeah, so we're gonna toss that back in there. And not to mention, it's just gonna give us a little bit more look and see how we're actually looking. And I'll see if I need to make some modification for our new drive shaft tunnel. So that's pretty much about it. Jimmy, what are you working on?
Fuel lines.
Fuel lines, yeah, buddy.
Fuel lines.
We got the AN. Let me squeeze all in here, guys. So we got the AN fitting that we were missing to link the fuel pump to the fuel filter. So we got that in there. Now we're good to go. Jimmy got that all fixed up. He even sprayed the bracket. Looks nice and sexy now. It's hard to show, guys, when it's all aired up because everything's in the way, but yeah, so now we can start routing some fuel lines. I do need to get a connector. I need to get a quick connect to an AN fitting for this fuel line right here for the fuel rail. So I'm gonna get that probably today. It'll be here in the next couple of days. Let's see, what else? Valve covers, we took them off, cleaned them, spray painted them. Same thing with the power steering pump, like I told you guys yesterday in the video. Got that sprayed up. Valve covers again, this side done. They're not the prettiest, but luckily they're covered by the coil packs. And again, I got an update for you guys on this damn intake, because you guys are haters. My mentor, Jack, actually has an LS2 intake that should work for this, so we may end up with a different intake. Waiting for some pictures and whatnot to see if that's gonna work. And if so, we'll be in a new intake, guys, so you guys can finally shut up. But that's all I got for today's update, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and just give this a quick clean, and then we're gonna wrap up for the day. It's already, come on. It's already 4:33, guys, so time to get stuff packed up and go home.